Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's its next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Bitcoin is moving sideways. As I said, we're going to in a little bit of a chop here. We might see this go bouncing around for quite some time. It's looking kind of sad across both derivative exchanges like this one, Bybit, and also the spot market. So we're going to talk about how to trade this, how to survive this sideways action, the best to your abilities, and how to make some money along the way. So if you're interested in that, you can do so by trading at Bybit by heading over to bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below and in the comments section. All right, well, there is some good news though. There is some good news, even though things don't look so good in the charts, and we're going to talk about that in today's episode. Some good news, finally some good news. Hopefully this turns the market. We've seen actually two pieces of good news. One was, of course, a fractal pattern, which indicate that once we shake out all the longs here, we're going to pump higher. And on top of that, we're going to see today's cool news or indicator that is saying, hey, things might be turning around. All right, with that said, and remember, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money into the market because, hey, you know what? It's your money and you don't want to lose all of it. So make sure you do something simple as only put in 5% into any kind of trade, right? So make sure your losses are less than 5%. All right. Okay, let's head over to the charts here. Well, I have to say this is not a good looking chart at all. Elon might have started this off. Who knows? I don't know when he started tweeting. I'm going to have to look into that. I just didn't have the time to do that today. But if we go down to the hourly, there was clear signs that this was weakening, as we've had some divergence here between here and these two peaks, right? That was clear, and also as well as this peak right here and this one with the MACD. The divergence confirmed. It didn't confirm until later on, probably at this point. But then it was clear that that was a direction that we were going. If you're talking about these two peaks right here, it already confirmed once it turned around here, and then that was it. A comment from Elon would have dumped this hard should the bulls were trying to push this thing during that time frame. It would have been Elon Musk that actually pushed this thing down. You can see the Bollinger Bands were tightened. It was ready to go either way, and Elon, if he mentioned it here at this time frame, then that would have pushed it down. If he did it over here in this time frame, that was just adding icing to the cake, because you could see there was a nice clear M pattern here, right? That gave us a breakout, right, trade that clearly, right, has already come into profit. Now, for those of you who don't know how to deal with the M pattern trades, we're gonna go over that, right, every single time, just for those people. Let's head back, to the 1 hour, and then show you how to trade that. So if you basically breakout M chart, basically this would be your entry point, right where this broke down. And so let me just hold down the control key, and so that I can actually set it there. Hit the short top. Make sure that you put this the stop loss at the top first, right? And then you're going to do a 1-to-1 ratio first. Right? There's 1-to-1 actually right there, and then you move your stop loss. You move your stop loss so that it actually becomes a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. There we go. That's good enough. And so you would have already taken your profits and walked away, or you could have held some to see how far it would go. But in a bull market, it's kind of scary to do that. Yes, the trend's our friend, so we probably would have said, okay, well, we're not currently in a bullish stance right now. You can see that everything is indicating that Bitcoin is not bullish, except for this one chart right here. This was This was brought to my attention by Crypto Mainly, who's also in our Telegram group. If you're not part of our Telegram group, you should be there. To do so, just head over to davincij15.com and subscribe, and you'll be part of our Telegram group right here, and you'll have access to all of the news that Lee, our trader and administrator, is providing. And yeah, it's excellent stuff. So check that out. Okay, so anyways, he brought this to my attention. He said, listen, take a look at the MACD. I mean, it's the lowest it's ever been, ever. And every time, if we go below 500, right, and we cross on a daily, we go below the negative 500, it turns, once it turns heavy. Turns heavy every single time. And so, yeah, that's something to be excited about, right? Of course, that doesn't happen right away, of course, but hey, that's another positive sign that, hey, maybe, just maybe, right, when we go to daily, right, that this may find a bottom at $30,000, right? We might just, tick below the $30,000 once more, and just to wipe out all the bulls. We tick below and then off we go. So I would be extremely careful, right? I'm going to look for more indicators like that to indicate that, hey, maybe things are going to turn around for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Sorry to interrupt in the middle of the stream, but head over to blockfi.com/davincij15 and you could earn $250, also 8.6% on your crypto. Of course, know your risks, and you'll be able to trade crypto over there. Also get access to a credit card, allow you to spend your crypto. Links are in the description below. All right, so let's head over to Ethereum and see what's going on over there. Oh, every time I see that chart, I'm like, that is not, looking at that chart, right? Everything screams and bull market is over. Put it that way. That's why when I see that chart, I'm like, oh. But let's hope for the best. But right now, Ethereum, right? We're gonna have to just go with the short term and see what we can do. Again, keep in mind the long term. It says nothing good. As you can see, Ethereum, right? I've been talking about this for a while, that Ethereum is not looking healthy, and this is not helping at all. At least it's still stuck in a range. You can see the range from down here, down there, up here. Sorry, at $3,000 to 1,800 approximately. But if this completes, right, as you can see, if we complete this short here, this breakout short, it's not going to be pretty. Let's get the short in there, right there. This breakout short right here, if that gets completed, because look what the target is for this short. Kind of freaky. So let's do just that. So it's like $1,600, right? And then we create a bigger M pattern, of course, which indicates that we have even more downside to go. And you're like,
No, God, please, no!
No. But you have to accept what the chart is telling you, right? Even though it just seems so wrong that we are going down because it don't make no sense. Ethereum's got so much potential, so much oomph. Why is it going to visit like the basement, right? I mean, if we go down to daily here, go up to the daily. Let's do it on the on the spot. No, the derivatives exchange. These casino exchanges. You can see, like, I mean, like, it almost tried to create it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna create a net. I'm gonna trade a W. I'm gonna create it. Nope. I saw no strength at all, right? I've been telling you guys this. No strength. And it's unfortunate. But the good news is, no matter what happens, right? If we end up at 500 for a brief period and then bounce back up to 1300 or something like that really rapidly, Ethereum's going to 10,000. There's no stopping it. It's not going away. Ethereum's not going to be like, oh, well, so now the prices of went to 500, the network stops working? No. No, it doesn't work that way. Not at all. So, unfortunately, right, we can see us ending up at the course, at least the 1500, and you can see, of course, you probably might want to take profits a little bit early, but I doubt it, because like, even though it's a 200-day moving average is going to get crossed, I really think that you should just take profits on this target down here and not try to carry this thing all the way to 500, because it's not, because it's just too much, right? And is it possible? Yes, it is possible, right? We are having a massive M pattern here, and then, you know, the target is just, yeah, it's just too brutal to accept, right? So I'm not going to accept it, and I'm going to walk away. I'm going to say, hey, for the furthest this thing is going to go is 1500, right? And that's that. And so that's where it's going. 500 is possible, but not probable, in my opinion. Okay. Alrighty. With that said, right? Thank you all for watching, actually, because you know what? I'm going to go on to the news side of this, right? Remember, right? We're doing this live. I'm having some fun with a live audience, and you know, we're talking, having a conversation, right? They're helping me with the with finding our news articles and so forth. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to be a part of that group, you can. I do these videos currently in the morning, Eastern Standard Time at 8 o'clock. And yeah, so you could join us if you want to get up early and check us out, and have some fun in the chat group as well. I also do some videos every day lately to do some shopping videos. So make sure if you're in our group, make sure you check out those shopping videos. They're lots of fun. So right back here, I got some excellent videos. So I'm doing some shopping, and I've got several already done. So make sure you be a part of that, right? Because you wanna learn. You wanna get the alts are where it's at. And if this thing really blows up and goes down, you wanna be well positioned should this thing go straight down with some alts, because this is about buying more Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching.